Hey! In this video we will talk about sounds. And a Lunar Moon Engine sound is either a short sound effect or a piece of music. And this sound can be either a WAV file or a OWG file. So again, we will extend our program by adding background music, which will be played endlessly. And then we will add two sounds, which will be played if the model either moves to the left or to the right side. To be able to use sounds, we first need to include the sound library, and we are doing this by typing in init sound, and here we need to pass the number of channels we would like to play, and let's set this one to 8 channels. So I created some sounds with my mobile phone, and they are located in the media folder again. And this is the file for the background music, and these two files are for the movement of the model. And let's then define 3 constants for our 3 sounds. Let's call this one sound left. Let's set this value to 1. This one is called sound right. The value is 2. And this one we will call music, and the value is 3. Let's now load these sounds into our application. We will enter the loading function again, and here we will call sound create, and we pass the sound IDs. Sound left, let's copy this line. This one is called sound right, and this one is called music. Next, we would have to load the actual files by using sound load wave. And even if you're loading an OWG file, you need to use this function because there is no other function. And as first parameter we need to pass sound left in this case, and this is the location of the sound file. And of course we need to do this for the other 2 sounds. This one was the right move sound, and that's the music file. Now we are able to play these sounds by using sound play. And let's start with the background music. First we need to pass the sound ID of the background music, which is music. And then we would have to pass a value which would indicate how often we would like to play this sound. Well, for example, if we would pass 0, this sound would be played once. If we would pass 1, this sound would be played twice. Well, in our case we would like to play the sound endlessly, so we will pass -1. This will play the sound endlessly. Let's now test our application. Let's first build it. Okay, and let's run it. And as you can hear, that's some nonsense I played on the piano. Well, it's kind of nice. Okay, well, as you heard, the sound in this video is very quiet, but I can assure you that my speakers are very loud. So what we want to do now is to include the other 2 sounds, and let's open the move bob function and let's start with the sound for the movement to the left. And here we will call the sound play function sound play sound left, and this time we only want the sound to be played once, so we pass 0. And due to the fact that this function is being called inside a loop, we need to lock the sound, otherwise the engine would try to start playing the sound again and again once per frame, and this might cause a crash. So that's why we need to lock this sound, and we are doing this by typing in sound lock. First we need to pass the sound ID, which is sound left, and yes, we do want to lock the sound, so we pass true. So what we need to do as well is to unlock the sound after the model completed its movement to the left. And how can we do this? Well, the sound is being locked when the mouse button is down, so what we could do is to unlock the sound if the mouse button is up. And we're doing this by typing in else. And let's copy this line. And let's use SDL mouse button up instead. This one remains unchanged. And here we can unlock our sound. So let's copy this line as well. And this time we pass false. Let's test our application now. And here you can hear the background music again. We need to wait until the model is visible.
Left, left, left.
And in case it's too quiet again, there is a sound with a voice saying left, left all the time.
Left, left.
So that's my sound for the movement to the left. I'm gonna show you again.
Left, left, left.
And we are going to do the same with the movement to the right, of course. So let's start here. Let's copy these two lines and let's change this to right. And of course we would have to unlock this sound as well. And sound right. Let's build the application again. And again, that's the background music. Now our model should become visible.
Right, right, right.
And now you can hear a sound saying left or right, depending on the direction.
Left, left, right, left, right, 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 right.
And as you can see, it's working. Well, that's my short introduction to Lynar Moon Engine sound. Thanks for watching.